All right, how's it going, YouTubers? Today I'm going to paint a seascape, landscape seascape. I hope you enjoy it. I try to do a little short session tutorial, I guess, with painting a rooster, but I don't know what I did with the camera. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But nonetheless, I'm still uploading it. I think only a part of it came out for some reason. So today I'm painting with a brush. Why? Because I told you guys. I told you. It doesn't matter what you paint with. It's all the same. It's painting. Don't get caught up on that stuff. Some of you, I don't know. I mean, when I was starting out as an artist, I thought that people had secrets that I didn't have. So I was trying to find out what was their palette, what colors they use, because I thought that was the advantage. And then I was trying to find out what type of brand of paints they use, what canvases. Was it primed? Was it unprimed? How do you do that? And that's all fine. I mean, I don't think that there's really something wrong with that. I don't think so. But if you're serious as an artist and you're serious as to getting better as an artist, and what I mean better is owning your craft, not someone else's, not someone else's idea. At least to me, it was difficult to learn while I was trying to mimic. See, and hear me out. I'm not trying to discredit the learning process or whatever. That so many people are like, oh, the learning process. What I'm trying to say is that I spent a lot of time looking at what other artists, how they were doing it, and I didn't realize that what I should have been doing was paying attention to the work ethic and paying attention to their lightness, and what I mean lightness is that when someone reaches a level of pro, that they become professional, they become very light. They're not like angry, like, I'm frustrated, this is not coming out. Why? Because they learn how to control their identity, their emotions, their identity towards their work. They don't find themselves in their work anymore because they've come to a maturity, is what I believe. That happens with artists of a certain caliber, And anyways, what I'm trying to say is that they don't seem to have that, and what I was looking at when I was trying to learn from this artist, wrongfully, I think, wrongfully, because I had the experience, is that I was trying to see if they had an edge over me. Like, what was the edge? Do they some type of secret, BS, some type of secret mumbo jumbo, some type of secret formula, do the way they hold a brush, is that an edge? And certainly, I mean, you learn from that stuff, right? There's nothing wrong with it. But again, I was paying attention to the wrong stuff. What I should have been paying attention to, rather than the type of brand, the canvas, or all this technical stuff. What I should have been paying attention to is the way they carry themselves. How do they paint? How often do they paint? What is it that has taken them there? Maybe what is their work regimen? Are they weekend painters, or do they paint? See, because those are more. In my experience, those could have been more intelligent questions for me, growing up and learning how how to be a professional artist. Those would have been like very important questions for me now that I look back. And yeah, I wanted to find out, if they had a certain brand of brushes that they enjoy more, because you're trying to learn, right? You're learning from the from the artist. But more important than that, I think, is does the artist um, paint paint with a lightness, a lightness of see me. It's been my experience that many artists, because they don't do it often, uh, they paint really nice. They paint very sophisticated, But because they don't do it enough, they're still in work ethic. They're still at amateur levels, and I'm not discrediting artists. Okay, I'm not trying to say that this is better, this is worse. No, what I'm trying to say is that when you look at an artist who paints often and who's put in the time, see, when it comes to any type of craft, anything, it comes down to training and time, right? Time, because you have to give something up. You have to be able to give something up, and it's like Michael Phelps. He's not this swimming champion because he practiced. He hit the pool once every 2 weeks or every, I don't know, twice a week. That's just that doesn't it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. So that's what I'm trying to say. When I had the experience to meet artists and to talk to artists when I was growing up, I was very much like, why do you use brush? Do you use palette knife? And how do you use it? And what is your mixture level? And what is your the type of lighting that you use? And I was I was convinced that I was asking the right questions. Why? Because everybody told me that those were the right questions to ask when I was going around other artists, finding out and trying to learn, right? And what I mean, everybody is not just people, but online and later online, and that's what I would read, that's what I would hear from people, and some time went by, and I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. Personally, more time went by, and yeah, I could start to feel my craft getting better, but something, I still felt like there was something, I felt not complete. And it wasn't, and what I'm going to give you guys is a secret that is not a secret, but it was a secret to me as an artist, is that what I stumbled upon was that an artist becomes very proficient and very, very, very good, whatever that is for the artist, right? We discussed this in other videos. But they become masters. They become very good when they exchange the time. And I know this is like, well, I could have told you that. Oh, every time I'm being honest, every time I saw a painter that was very good, that I was like, oh my God. And I spent a little bit of time or I read their book or something, they always seem to talk about something very lightly. It's like a good, a good Bear with me, guys. Hold on. A good a good athlete. You know, I've talked this in other videos. A good athlete will say, will not say, "Oh, it's because I was born this way," or because my good genes, or because I told myself I was gonna win. Maybe they'll use that. They'll use some of that, law of attraction kind of thing. But sometimes if you pay attention in occasions, they'll say, "I won because," or the person that won was because they sacrificed, they made the sacrifice, they put in the time, and we oversee that because we like to believe in magic. We like to believe that he had powerful gloves that could, if it was a boxer, right, or that Michael Phelps was born with a different type of gene than most other swimmers or whatever. But if you stop, if you see beyond the magic, because I feel like the magic comes through the passion, but it won't go through unless there's hours and hours and hours of pain, discomfort in the practice. You will not see the magic, no matter how gifted the musician or the artist is. He or she had to put something in the line, and many times it was their butt. Anyways, I'll leave you with that. I just wanted to share that with you because you'll see me here doing different stuff, and I'm trying to share this in hopes that I inspire, and also to let you know that kind of share my journey, right? My journey as an artist with you guys, and I just wanted to let you know, don't get caught up in the house. Get inspired by rediscovering, rekindling, I guess, your own vision, your artistic, because I believe that is where the power is. When you tap into your vision, you really start seeing things differently. And you really start seeing different. Whether you're a weekend painter or you're a professional painter, you do it as a hobby, is what I mean, or you do it as a career, or as whatever. You will start seeing the type of results that you want once you put in your time. It's your time. Time. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Man, this looks good. All right, till next time.